Popular demand. It's time for this week's motivation. It is by popular demand.
Is it? Okay.
I feel like it's the most popular regular segment that one of us does on social media. This is where Ellen gets pumped up for the week ahead. So who are we talking to today?
Yeah, it's Motivation Monday. Today we are talking to one of my mentors, Richard Dyer, who I met on a job interview in Ohio. 3 different times I interviewed for that job. Richard was the general manager at a TV station in Cincinnati. And between every job move I've made, I always went back to his station to interview. Ironically, it never worked out there in Ohio. I never got the job, or I ended up coming here to D.C. And as fate had it, we ended up working here at WSA 9 together instead. He is our general manager. We talked about his sources of motivation, and I asked him, if you had one piece of advice for your younger self, what would it be?
We all still have the same amount of time, 1,440 minutes every day. The question is, what are you going to do with those? So I look back on my life and I'm like, how much time? 3 hours watching Redskins games every week, a couple hours watching NBA games. And as I get older, I recognize in order for me to have something to offer those here at the TV station, my wife, our kids, I gotta fill myself up first. And I can't fill myself up and watch a whole bunch of sports in 1,440 minutes. Something has to give.
You know, with Netflix and this weekend, as I was editing that, I was watching my 4th Harry Potter movie of the weekend. And I was like, what did I do with all that time this weekend? We can just get so caught up, especially sports or anything that you're watching on TV.
No, that's a good point. And sometimes it's counterintuitive because I think I want to devote all of my free time to writing this thing or this endeavor.
Getting ahead.
But, you know, sometimes if you do some work on your soul, you're just much more efficient.
Yes.
And so if you take that half hour, 20 minutes, 15 minutes, hour, however long it takes in order to fill yourself up, as he put it, then all of a sudden everything else kind of takes care of itself.
I've started listening to books as I'm walking someplace or driving someplace just to try to get something extra in.
I would love to know what size suits he purchases as well, because
Okay.
I think he should jack that up.
That's in the full interview that I'm
Little
posting
tight,
on social.
little tight on the upper reaches.
Oh my gosh, Reese.
It
Little
still
tight on
looks
the upper
good.
reaches.
It looks good.
I need to find them medium suits. All right, Mary.